This has to be one of the weirdest films of this year so far. But what does that even mean? Is it weird in the way that Hausu is? No. Is it weird in the way your little brother is? No. So how is it actually weird? Well, let me demonstrate. Hey, did you know that there is a movie from 2023 that's about an alien invasion that's more or less silent? I did not. It's kind of weird. See, naturally I wanted to know why all this weirdness was happening, so I grabbed my blanket, a snack, and sat down to figure out what all the buzz was about. What I'm really loving about this so far is our lead and the setup of the lead. She doesn't say a word until 26 minutes in, but within the first few minutes, we learn a lot about her. She seems awkward and shy, but also rather determined. The film also does a great job of opening curiosity loops. What's that, you might ask? Well, I just did it. A curiosity loop is just piquing your audience's interest with a question, and in order to close the loop, answering that question. It sparks that interest. This film does exactly the same thing, but brilliantly, it does it through the actions of the main character. Why is she trying to smile more naturally? Who is she waving at? Why is she alone in this house? Where's her family? Who are these people, and why is she hiding from them? It's absolutely perfect in how it shows and doesn't tell the audience. It feels like that was the experiment of the film. How much can we show without saying anything? And I think it does a great job at the start here. But when doing something like this, you have to be careful not to fall into the J.J. Abrams mystery box bullshit, because then it's not satisfying. Hey, did you see what happened to Taylor Swift today? No, what happened to her? Got him. What happened to her?
Who's that? We don't know. Mystery box, you know.
Now, this is where the film excels. I'm sure you've watched a scary movie or a thriller before and seen something like this happen. You're glued to your seat, the tension's building, what's there, what's around the corner, suddenly, bam! It's not what you thought. What was your first reaction to getting tricked like this? I bet it was something like this. If you're laughing in a horror movie, it's doing something wrong. Within 10 minutes here, we get one of the most tense sequences in the film, and we actually see the monster. It's not a false scare or a subversion, that's just the alien. That's great! Couple that with these great long takes, highlighting the character's fear and hiding places, and you get a genuinely great scene of tension. No laughing required. Did she just kill the alien at the end of Act 1? You can't do that! Our character's barely been set up! What's gonna happen now? Curiosity loop. Oh, okay. So I guess the aliens are just gonna, like, track her down and try and get her for some reason. Curiosity loop. Hang on. Do I smell metaphor? A girl is ostracized by her community and being pursued by people she thought she knew that are now aliens. You picking up what I'm seeing here? That's what I'm kind of getting here. A woman isolated from her community, feeling literally and figuratively alienated from everybody because of something in her past, and everyone's acting weird. They're acting kind of like an alien would. But it also kind of reminds me of The World's End with Simon Pegg, but instead of aliens, it's robots.
Allow me to carry your legend forward. Let the man you have become be the boy you were. Nah.
I've had nothing but good things to say so far because I generally think this is a good movie. It's not great, though. There are some things I'm not in love with, like the sound design can be a little bit over the top. I think the music is not the best, and I think generally it's a bit overly dramatic, trending into melodrama territory, which I'm not in love with. Plus, the ending, the payoff of the character, and the reason for the aliens being is a bit poorly executed. I like the concept. I love the idea of the character kind of getting her community, finding the people who she should be around, who like her for who she is, and her self-acceptance. That's great stuff, but I think the execution's a little bit off. This is a very good movie. It's just missing a bit of special sauce. And if you want to know what that special sauce might be, watch this next video right here, conveniently. And subscribe so you don't miss my next video.